Hello, good morning, everybody. Today it's Friday. Happy Friday to each one of you, and welcome to Build Your Website. This is a 5-day mini course that it's going to help you wireframe your website in 5 days. This is the last day. This is day number 5, and we're going to talk about the lead generator. How can you make an effective lead generator? Well, today I'm going to show you that we're going to take a look at some ideas of how would be the best way to make a lead generator, and also the structure of how can you write one. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Cristian Ochoa, and the purpose of this channel is to help you plan and launch your marketing message so you can promote your business with confidence. As I was telling you, today is Friday, is the last day of this mini course. If you haven't watched all the previous videos, don't forget to go to the channel and check all of them. They are there, and I hope that everything can help you so that you can wireframe your website in a short period of time. Just take a look at each one of the videos, and I hope that you can get some value out of it. So without further ado, let me just tell you that this live stream could take from 30 to 50 minutes. I don't know exactly, but if you would like to know how to make a lead generator, let's take a really deep conversation into that. So let me ask you a question before we start. Are you getting leads from your website? If you already have a website and you're not getting any lead from it, let's say that nobody is calling you, nobody is contacting you, or probably you're not getting any emails from your website. So if your answer is yes, it's okay. You are doing a very good job. Probably you don't need to listen to this video. But if the answer is no, probably if you have a very simple website, let's say that you made all the steps that we previously talked during this mini course. You wrote your one-liner, you did your story brand framework, you have all the pieces together, you made the wireframe, you were the one who designed the website, and it's already published, but you're not getting leads out of it. Nobody is contacting you. Well, let me tell you what you may need in order to get more contacts, more leads from your website. Probably what you need is a lead generator. And what exactly is a lead generator? Some people call it a lead generator, or some people just say that it's a free piece of content that you're gonna give it away in exchange of an email. So today, what we are going to learn is how to write an effective lead generator. And all of these concepts that I'm going to bring you are taken from this book. This book is Marketing Made Simple. It's from Donald Miller. And this book, it's highly recommended. I will tell you that this is a step-by-step guide that you can use to make all your marketing plan. So keep in mind that I read the book, I made all the steps. It actually works. So I will highly recommend you to read the book. And let me give you one advice. If you would like to get it for free, what you can do is register here at ochoacristian.com/free book. At the moment, we have 2 books right now, and we're gonna give away one of them. I guess that we have plenty of people who registered who really want to get this book. So at the end of this video, just stay tuned, because I'm going to give it away. We're going to make some contest with all the people that registered. But if you are watching this live, you can still register here. Just go to the link, and I will let you know if you are the winner. Today we're gonna have a winner, so stay tuned. Now let's start with this. So let's talk about a lead generator. What exactly is a lead generator? It's a free asset that you will give in exchange of an email. Keep in mind that it has to be free. Obviously, you're not going to charge for it. But the only way that your prospect client is going to pay for that piece of content is that they are going to give you their email. So keep in mind that this asset has to be a valuable information. It has to be a valuable piece of content. It could be in any shape or form. We're going to take a look at the examples of some free assets that you can give it away. Mainly, we can have three options of lead generators, and I would like you to take a look at each one of them. The first one is a free PDF. This option, if you think that you can do a free PDF, it's the most simple one to do. What you need is just to think about what is the theme that you're going to talk about. Think about the topic. Think about what problem, a specific problem, are you going to solve, and probably you will need to work this with an experienced copywriter. That would be the best way that I can advise you. It's because you have to make it engaged. It's not only about just writing because people that are going to read. It has to be a piece of content that will get people engaged. And probably you will need a copywriter to help you find those words, to make it simple, to make it very concise, and also to make it creative. Because when people read a specific piece of content, they are reading something like a novel. Okay, they really want to get immersed in in the theme, and what you need is a little bit of creativity to make it flow. So highly recommended to work this with a copywriter. The next one could be a video series. So the number two, the second option, let's say that you can give it away, it's a video series. This obviously will take much more time to do it. It will take much more production, because you will have, first of all, write the scripts of the videos. You will have to probably get somebody to help you to produce the videos. You're gonna have a pre-production, a production schedule, and also a post-production, because probably your clients may need subtitles. They may need high quality audio. So all those things you are going to keep in mind in order to make your post production, editing the videos. You have to make it flow, you have to make it creative. People need also to get engaged with those videos. So if you choose to do that, just keep in mind that it will take you much more time to do it. It will probably involve more people, probably will involve more creativity. Just keep in mind that a video series is a very high level thing to do. But anyways, what you can do, an idea of a video series, maybe you can do a mini course. Like this one, the one that I'm showing you right now. It was a 5-day mini course. Each day have a different topic, so that people can watch it and they can do it for themselves. Or maybe it could be a documentary about a specific problem. You can do that as well, as long as it's entertaining, or if you're giving away very valuable information, that will work. And the third option that you can do as a lead generator could be hosting a live event. So what you can do is for example, a webinar, you can ask people to join to your webinar, and the only way so that they can get access it's by giving their emails, and that's how you do it. So just keep in mind that also a live event will take a pre-production time also, because you will need to get all the people that are going to get involved in the live event. You're gonna get the theme, all the information. Also, you're gonna have production time, because if you are hosting the event, probably you will need some in the back of the camera, somebody that will have to be managing and controlling that everything goes well, that all the people that register are there in the room, that everybody is watching the stream. So you will need somebody to control that, because you have to be focused on the content that you're delivering. So also a live event will take a little bit more time of planning, a little bit more of production, but it's also a really interesting way to give some value to people. So these are the three options. Remember, for our lead generator, it could be a free PDF, a free video series, or a free live event. But today we're just going to talk about the PDF. As I was telling you, if you are a small business owner, if you don't have so much people to work with you, or if you don't have so much so much budget to make this work, I would recommend you to work on a free PDF that you can put it and promote it on your website. That would be the best way so that you can start getting some leads. If you made all the previous steps from watching all this mini course, if you did your one-liner, if you made your StoryBrand framework, if you did your wireframe and you design your website, making a free PDF will be the last piece of the puzzle. Because with that free PDF, you're gonna be able to start your campaigns of marketing, your email campaigns. So keep in mind that this is the link that you need in order to start getting some prospect clients. Before we get into this subject, I just want to tell you something. Way to see all of this exchange of information is that ultimately what you give is what you get. So if you're given much value in that piece of content, what you're gonna get is probably more trust from your client. So I don't like to think that you must give away just a simple piece of taste of what could you do for your client, but I would like for you to give away all your secrets. If you have something that your client needs, or that will help your clients survive or thrive, I think that the best way would be for you to give away everything that you know for free. Because when they see that your intentions are good, that your intentions are actually, nobody owns everything, nobody owns knowledge, because you will get knowledge from everywhere right now. You can just try to find something on Google and you're gonna get an answer there. But if you're going to give away something, the more creative you are, the more consistent you are with your language, with your visuals, with the way that you look at the world, and the more you give away, you care about your client, the more trust and the more business you're gonna get from them. Think about this. The exchange of this email that they're going to give you, it's basically their commitment to know a little bit more about you. If your prospect client is giving you an email, is because they are ready to start this very long relationship. So try to look at that. This is a long commitment. It's not gonna take a short time to do it. Some people will make commitments in a very short time. Some people will need to get along, to get to know you the better. And remember, before somebody starts to do business with you, first they will have to know you, they will have to like you, and they will have to trust you. At this point, the only thing that matters is to build trust. So there are some things that I will highly recommend you to consider when you're doing this. Do not spam. That would be the number one rule. Don't send any junk emails to them, because if you're not giving away valuable information, you're just spamming, and people don't like to be sold every single time. You have to give value first. You have to give as much value as possible so that you can get that business by reciprocity. So remember, do not spam. You have to give value. That is the second rule. You have to give value and value and value. And the third thing that you have to do is to honor their inbox. It's not only about just sending emails and hoping that they're going to buy every time that you are communicating with them. It's not like that. You have to think about what are the kind of emails that you like to receive. Probably are the emails that are helping you to be more productive. Probably are emails that are going to help you how to invest your time on your business or at a certain project. Probably an email that will help you to spend less money but makes the most out of it. If you are saving your clients more time, more money, if you can help them be more productive, those are the kind of emails that they would like to know. And also, if you're sending a specific about a motivational theme, also you can try to send some motivation, because it's very interesting if you receive an email in the morning just telling you today is a great day, smile or be happy. If you give some motivation to them, also it's something nice to get in your inbox. So no spam, give value, and honor their inbox. Now let's talk about the 7 goals of a lead generator. And you will see that these 7 goals is something also that you have to keep in mind in order to write the content of your lead generator. The number one goal is that you have to position yourself as the guide. So remember what we talked on the previous videos, you being the guide in this story. This story is not about you, it's about your client. They are the hero. They have questions, they need answers. And the only way that you can position yourself as their guide is to give answers to their questions. The second goal that you can work with your lead generator is to differentiate yourself. You can make it different. And how can you make it different? Just by letting them know, how do you solve a problem? Probably the way that you think, probably the way that you see things. If you see things differently, the way you talk. Remember, when you're writing a PDF, they are reading something. It's like when you read a book. you're reading the words of somebody else, so you get into the mind of that person. So the only way to differentiate yourself is for you to have a voice, have a point of view. The third goal will be to also to qualify your audience. Your PDF probably is not going to work for everyone. So what you need to do is that you have to create different lead generators, different PDFs to different kind of people, because nobody is at the same stage. Probably somebody is at the early stage of the problem, and you would like to talk about that. But if somebody is looking for an answer that it's at the last stage of the problem, you will need to create a new kind of lead generator. So that way you're going to build different audiences, and then you can start making your marketing campaigns with different themes for each one of those clients. So it's your job to try to come up with different types of clients within your audience, and then come up with different lead generators for each one of them. The goal number 4 will be to build trust. You have to build trust through this free content. And that would be probably one of the most important things, because as I was telling you, in a relationship with your client, you need to be liked, you need to get known, you need to be liked, and they also need to trust you. This is one important goal for your lead generator. 5 is that you have to solve one problem. And most people, or most business owners, sometimes we have the mistake to try to solve so many problems, because we have different products, because we have different services. But you can actually make one piece of content that solves one problem. Let's say, just to give you an example, I am a creative person. I can help you launch your message through a logo, through a promotional video, and through your website. I have those 3 services. But in one lead generator, probably I'm going to talk about just how can you make a very effective promotional video for your website. I'm just talking about one problem. I'm not talking about the different services that I have. I'm just talking about the one single problem, that it's how to make your video more engaged for your website. And that's it. If you focus on just one problem, don't be afraid that you're going to left out so other opportunities, because at this point you're going to create different, and you will have different ideas for different lead generators. So don't waste all those ideas. I would recommend you to go with one PDF when you're starting out, but through time you're going to create more lead generators, so that you can keep solving different problems. The goal number 6 is to give value for free. Remember, it's all about value. Give as much value as possible, and give it for free. This is about giving them for free, as long as they give you their email. And the seventh goal will be to create reciprocity. And this is something that we were talking at the beginning of the video. What you give is what you get. So the more you give to your clients, the more value you give through this lead generator, they will feel that they own you something. So probably, if all this mini course that you have been watching throughout this week, if you get something of value out of it, probably you will feel some reciprocity to me. And if that happens, that's good because that's human. If somebody gives me something, I will have some reciprocity probably in the future. So that is the last goal that you need to create with your free lead generator. And now let's talk about the 7 ideas to create a highly effective lead generator. And I'm gonna give you these very quick ideas so that you can probably search a little bit more on Google, because there you will find so much more information. But I'm just gonna give you just 7 ideas that you can use as a PDF. Remember, we're just talking about a free PDF. You can make an interview with an expert. So just think about maybe 3 very respectable experts in the field that you might want to interview. Ask them high value questions. And after you get that interview, you can write them down, and that is your PDF. It's basically that. You can just remember we're publishing something. Try to read how people ask questions in magazines that you like. I don't know what kind of magazines will you be reading, but for example, let's say that uh, probably you will see what kind of questions are they doing. Try to emulate that, because your job will be to be almost as a reporter. So try to get as much value as possible. Write those answers on your PDF and give that for free. The second idea will be to make a checklist, and the checklist works something like the symptoms of your customer. What it is the thing that your customer is feeling right now? If you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling that you cannot sleep, if you're feeling that you don't have energy to wake up in the morning, you make a checklist of things that your client might be feeling at that moment, and then what you need to do is to link that with the product that you're selling. Let's say that you are selling I don't know, like Zumba classes. I don't know, for people who don't want to lose their energy and they want to keep themselves fit. So you can make a checklist, and also just keep in mind that it has to be linked to what it is the thing that you're offering. Maybe you can make a worksheet. And what is a worksheet? It could be like a planner or a journal that will help other people to put their thoughts on paper. If you can give a worksheet, you can check that on Google. What is a worksheet, or how can you do a planner? Then you will see some different structures. But the whole idea of the worksheet is that you can help them. It's like you're working as a facilitator for them to keep their ideas and put them on paper. That is very valuable, because so many people, they are on their heads with so many ideas, they don't know what to do first. So that will help them to be more productive also. The fourth idea will be to host an event, and as I was telling you before, you can make a free webinar, an event that actually people can go. Right now, I know that because of COVID, some people cannot be on a physical event, but also a lead generator would be an invitation for an event that you can host. The number 5 would be a sampler. Maybe if, I don't know, if you are making cookies that are incredibly good, and then you can offer that as a sampler on your website, that you can get I don't know, like a small package for free if they're giving you their emails, and you just deliver those cookies. a sampler, it's very good if they can taste your product, if they can taste the quality of the thing that you are creating. That is a very good example. For another example, if you are, I don't know, if you print, if you have a, I don't know, a printing service, and for example, Vistaprint, you can make any piece of brochures, of posters, or anything that can be printed. You can do it on Vistaprint, and what they do is that they give you a free sampler to your office with all the pieces and the materials that you can touch. You can see how the quality of the printing is. So it's very important also that it will depend about your product or service, but you can give a sampler of that. The number 6 is the webinar, something that we talked about before. You can do that as well. And the number 7 would be the keynote presentation. Maybe you can prepare is a speech, and you can invite people to watch your speech. And again, this is something that some people used to do it. Obviously, for COVID reasons, we are not giving speeches, but you can all of this make it online, and it's easier. You can just have to find a software that works for you. Probably, I will make some videos about interesting softwares that maybe you can use so that you can make some presentations, and that you can also give your speeches online. That is the last idea that I can give you for this. So, let me talk to you about the 3 things that all good lead generators have. Every successful lead generator has the following. It has a catchy title. If you have some time to make a long list of catchy titles that you can come up with, it will be the best way that people can actually that can actually catch their attention, and they will give you their email just because they really want to know what you're writing about. So try to make a catchy title. Think about that. The second thing that good lead generators have, it's good content. But remember, if you don't have a catchy title, have a very good written content, because they are not going to read it. So you need a catchy title, you need a good content, and also you need to promote your lead generator. If you have a lead generator that you know that is a really good piece of content, you can promote it in your website, or you can promote it on social media. I'm gonna give you some examples in a moment. But those are the 3 things that you need: a catchy title, good content, and promotion. So let's go to the first part. How would you write a catchy title? And I'm gonna give you some examples of good titles. Try to start out when you're starting with these lead generators, and let's say that you don't have all the experience as a copywriter. Well, you can start with something like this: 10 things that you need to know to be a public speaker. Learn to focus before giving a speech. That is another title. How to become the the speaker that you always wanted to be. That's another catchy title. 5 mistakes that amateur speakers make on their first presentation. 3 ways to improve the way you write your speeches. So I'm just giving you examples of, let's say that you are successful, I don't know, successful speaker, and let's say that you want to other people how they can become better speakers. So these are 5 examples that I gave you so that you can use as a catchy title. And you can use this for everything. I mean, if you are making the cookies, okay? If you're selling cookies, 10 things you didn't know about chocolate. I don't know. Learn to make cookies at home in 5 days. How to make oatmeal cookies for kids. 5 mistakes most people do, I don't know, on the kitchen. Or 3 ways to improve, or 3 ways to make some cookies that you will pet love. I don't know. I'm just making things out. But as you see, you can just start with something like this and you can make a catchy title so people will like to learn more about the subject that you're talking. So this will be like a very simple tip that I can give you. And let me show you some examples. This is one that I got from Google while I was searching. And this one says 4 mistakes people make with their first million. I mean, it's a very simple title, but this was made by a financial firm. And I would like you to take a look at this because it's very simple, it's very concise. It starts with a number. So if you are stating the 4 mistakes, I'm already engaged because I know that it won't take me so long to read this piece. So try to think about how your customer will perceive also your title. If you're talking about 10 things, probably 10 is too much, probably 20 is too much. Just try to think about 5 ways, 5 mistakes, 3 steps. Most people talk about 3 steps, 5 steps, or 7 ways. So they always choose 3, 5, and 7. Most people do that. But try to find a very small number so that people will know that it won't take so long to learn from your PDF. And let me give you one example that I found also from a motivational speaker. And I just want you to know that I don't have anything against this person, but when I saw this PDF, it has a lot of text. It has so much text that, and it doesn't even have a cover. So it starts with this. So if I try to find that PDF and I just see this, I know that it will take me too long to read, and probably I'm not gonna read it. Everybody, it's so much. We don't have much time. Our time is valuable. So if you're giving me something like this, unless that you are really like the authority of being a motivational speaker, probably I will think about it. But if I see so much text, I won't read it. So I just want you to see this something that could work very good because it's very simple. It has branding. It has an image that also will represent the kind of people that you're trying to talk to. Your audience should feel reflected in there instead of this. So I highly recommend you just to try to be simple. And let me just give you a very, very quick way so that you can create very good content, or how to write your free PDF. I would recommend you to make a screenshot of this, because probably you're gonna need it when you are building your text for your PDF. And I would like you to remember when you were in school. And when you were in school, you have to learn a, how to write a paragraph, right? And a, how to make a text in general. The way that you can create when you talk about a specific topic, you have some sections. So you have the title. You have the title would be something like like the introduction of what you're talking about. You have three sections, that it's the content, and the last section will be when you wrap it up. So let's go back to school. What was the thing that they were teaching us? Is that you have to talk about something on each paragraph. So in the section number 1, you are going to write 2 paragraphs. The number 1 will be to talk about their problem, the problem of your customer. Just pick one problem and talk about that. In the second paragraph, you can talk about, you can express empathy and also demonstrate your authority. That's how you position yourself as the guide. On the third paragraph, you're going to talk about an emotional frustration that they are feeling because they have this problem, they don't know what to do, and they feel frustrated. They are stuck. They don't know what to do. That's why they are looking for answers. But you are going to trigger this emotional frustration, because probably they don't realize until you say it, until they can read the words and say, oh wow, yeah, that he knows how I am feeling right now. So you see, that's how you get the connection. In the paragraph number 4, you're going to offer them a solution. So if you're having this problem, I know how it feels. I also helped people like you. I know that you can feel frustrated because of that, but probably what you need is this. So you offer the solution. On the 5th paragraph, on the section number 3, you're going to talk about the 3-step plan. You can give a 3-step plan, you can give 5 tips, or you can just give your expert advice. All of that in the section number 3. And on the paragraph 6 and 7, you're going to talk about, on number 7, the stakes and success. You're going to have to tell them, if they don't do business with you, they are going to keep feeling that frustration, and the problem is going to get worse. You have to say it in words that they can understand. That if they don't do business with you, they will keep the same problem. They won't find a solution, or that that there's something that they're going to lose if they don't do business with you. But on the other hand, in that same paragraph, you're going to talk about the success. But if you choose to do this, you are going to overcome those challenges. You are going to receive the results. You're going to get results. You have to be aware of what it is, the thing that they want, because in the success part, at the end, you're going to talk about all the things that your product will give them if they take the next step. And on the paragraph 7, you're going to call them to action. So if they want this, they will have to buy your product. Or if they want if they want to grow their business, they will have to schedule a call to you. So remember, this section, or let's say this structure, will help you to know what to write on each section, and it will help you to know what to write on each paragraph. Now, probably on your PDF, all of this is not going to fit in just one page. So think about how are you going to distribute this content. You can distribute in maybe 4 pages, maybe in 6 pages or 8 pages, but just think about that you're going to have a cover, and also you will have a back cover at the end. And we are just wrapping up with this with today's session. So let me give you just a very quick tips of how you can write the content. Remember, focus on just solving one problem. The less text you use is better. The more clear you are will be better for you. And try to be less cute. I mean, at this point, if they're giving you 20 minutes to read your PDF, try to be more clear and less cute. I mean, and that's something that most people, because they want to feel that they are those creative writers, that they can come up with different analogies and things like that. Try to be more clear, because we're talking about they trying to find a solution for their problem. It's not about you trying to be a good writer. It's just about them finding the clarity that they need. And the fourth tip would be to come up with a catchy title. You can do this. I gave you some options that you can use, but making a catchy title will help you a lot. And the last part number 3, how would you promote your free PDF? Let me give you some ways of how you can promote it. The number one thing is that you can promote it on your website. Hands down, the best way that you can have any returns is that you can have a section for promoting your free guide on your website. The second thing, you can also promote it on your social media. Use your channels, your own channels, and you can use the channel of your business to promote that free PDF. But also you can use paid ads. You can pay to promote your PDF on Facebook, on Instagram. I think those would be the best ways for you to use, because on Facebook and on Instagram you can use the cover of your PDF, and you can have a description of the solution that you're giving to your customer's problem. Some last things to consider when you're making your free PDF. Again, make a catchy title. Use your StoryBrand framework. If you don't know how to use the StoryBrand, I will recommend you to go to the second video that we did in this mini course. I'm gonna put the link also here, because you have to write down the StoryBrand framework before knowing how are you going to write your PDF. The StoryBrand framework is going to help you. Is a 7-step process that you have to go in order to invite your customers into a story. So that will help you a lot. Also, you will need to design a cover. As I was telling you, if you have a very simple and clear cover, it will help also a lot, because people usually like to receive, when they see an image that it's impactful, that it's interesting, they also would like to click. And also try to create a landing page for a specific PDF, because as long as you will keep making more lead generators, you will have to create a single landing page using the same wireframe that we saw on the previous videos. Try to make a landing page for each one of your lead generators. And this is the last advice that I'm gonna give you: test, 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 because there's nothing that can actually work. There are some probably there are some PDFs that you might think that those are the ones that are going to work, but probably they don't work and others work. So try to test. If you make 3 PDFs, test with each one of them, and then you're gonna measure and adjust. That would be the best way for you to start uh, making some progress. To test it out, make adjustments, and go live again. That would be my last recommendation. And also, just keep in mind that you will have to create a specific sales funnel for each lead generator, because each lead generator is going to help to solve one specific problem. So you will need to create a specific sales funnel for each one of them. And we're about to finish. What's next? Just remember that if you are getting some emails, once you have your free PDF, your free guide, and people are giving you their emails, you have to follow up them with nurture campaigns where you are going to give value, as much value as possible, but also you will have to create a sales campaign where you are going to specifically ask for the sale. Once you start giving them all the value that you know about a specific topic, about solving a problem in those different emails, then you will start to ask for the sale and promote the product or the service that is going to help them thrive or survive. Remember, nurture campaign and sales campaign. And it's about it. We finished our last day of this mini course. And let me tell you who is the winner, because as I was told that went to the link, they fill out the form, and let me give you right now who is the winner. So if you are the one of the people that gave me your information to get this book for free, stay tuned, because right now we're going to give it away. Before we go, just keep in mind that you can subscribe to this channel to watch more videos. This is the last day of Build Your Website. Build Your Website is a mini course that is going to help you wireframe your website in 5 days. We are finishing today the mini course. I hope that all of this have been valuable to you. We had 5 days of live streaming. This is the last day, but I'm going to keep posting more videos in the future. So just keep in mind that you can subscribe and you will know when each one of the videos are coming up. And I hope that I can make some other mini courses in the future. So also you can go to ochoachristian.com/courses, and you will see that you will get all that information when you go to that link. So right now that we're going to finish, I know that we've been talking like 60 minutes or so. So what we're going to do is actually talk about the book, because some of you that you have registered to get this book for free, we're going to give it away right now. So I would like to make it as honest as possible, obviously. So I have to show you who is the winner in this live stream. So let me show you something, because probably this is going to help you as well. Let me show you this. I believe that you can see right now. This is a website called wheelofnames.com. And this is something that I saw in one of the videos from this channel called The Future. It's one channel that I really like to watch. It's from Chris Do. He's a very good designer, and he creates really good content. And I watched that they were making some contest using this website, and I found very interesting. So you can go there to wheelofnames.com. You can configure this, customize with your colors. You can, I believe that you can put also your logo there, and right here, you can see on the left, on the right side, you can put the names of the people that are registered, so that you are not doing anything. It's all about this software or this page that is going to pick the winner. So if you are one of these people, I have some friends here. So if you are Giovanni Flores, if you are Chris Gonzalez, if you are Diego Ponce, if you are Lisandro Chimborazo, be ready, because right now we're about to see who is the winner of this book. And let's spin the wheel. Okay, so we have a winner. His name is Giovanni. Congratulations, Giovanni. You're one of my friends. I know that this will be also very valuable to you, because you can start reading about marketing, know how to build your brand. You can make your own personal brand, but also you can come up with your design business from scratch. So it will be very valuable to you. Don't worry, I will get. I'm gonna get in touch with you by email, and you will get that book for you. So you will get it for free on your house. So, well, I guess that was it for today. Let me just go back to the other slide. And I think we're here. So, Giovanni, congratulations, you got the book. And this is amazing, because if more people would like to engage with this channel, I hope that I can give you some more free books, but mostly because I really like to read. But I know that some people like me like to get more into the details of how to make things. So if you are one of them, if you would like to get a book in the future, probably I'm going to keep doing this. So just keep in mind that you can subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be doing live streams, and also I'm going to be let me just show you something, because I believe that we are still with, let me just change the background. There you go. Okay, so we're back. As I was telling you, Giovanni, you're a very lucky person. You got this book. You have the book Marketing Made Simple by Donald Miller. If you want to get more into the details, I recommend you to buy this book and read it. It's awesome. And well, this is the last day of the streaming for this mini course. I hope that you have enjoyed all this journey with me, and I really appreciate your time. I know that your time also is very valuable. And if you would like to know more about future mini courses, or if you would like to check the rest of the content that we have, please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. This was everything for this week. I hope that you can get some value out of it. Remember that this channel is to help you plan and launch your marketing message so that you can promote your business with confidence. That is the thing that I'm doing, and I hope that you can get some value out of this. So thank you so much, and this has been all the mini course. Thank you for your time. I will see you on the next live streams, and I hope you have a happy Friday. So have a great day and have a great weekend. Bye.